Hey y'all, welcome to the kitchen at the House of Yum, and today we're gonna make homemade refried beans. Okay, so they've been soaking overnight. They're nice and, wet. So we're gonna strain the beans. So we don't need all of this. For this recipe, I'm using 1 pound of dried pinto beans. Now, we're gonna add the beans into this pot. And the only things I'm gonna add is 1/4 of an onion and some garlic cloves. Because I don't want actual onion in my beans. I just want the flavor. I'm gonna add that in there. Grab our garlic cloves. Magically, I'm sure it'll happen. Gigantor and his little friend. And I'm just going to crush so we can get more flavor out of it while it's simmering in the water. And there we go. All we need is, we're gonna cover it with water. 2, 4, and 6 cups. So everything's covered in water. Whew. And now we can head to the stove and we're gonna let this simmer. So now we can see that the beans are boiling. I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of salt. Kind of plopped in there. Stir it around. Then I'm going to place the lid on. I'm gonna turn the heat down just a little bit and I'm gonna let these simmer for about half an hour like this. Take the lid off. Stir. All right. So we've been boiling away. Let's test a bean here against the side. And it smashes nice and easy. Okay, I'm going to move this pot over. I'm using lard. I had some in my refrigerator. It's what I use when I make flour tortillas. And it's perfect for using with the refried beans. The beans, I'm gonna add them into the oil. You notice I'm keeping my garlic because I like the garlic, but I'm gonna avoid large chunks of onion. I'm adding some liquid, but not all of the liquid from cooking the beans, to just mash them up. So at this point, you can really control the consistency of how you want your beans to be. And so if the beans are looking a little thick to you, what you can do is spoon in some of the broth from cooking the beans and just add that on there and stir it in. Or if you feel you've added too much liquid and they're too runny, you would just let this cook and the water will evaporate out as it's cooking. So, but right now these are pretty much just how I like them. There's still some chunks of beans in here, but for the most part, they're pretty mashed. You could keep mashing and have it completely smooth. I like keeping a little bit of texture in my beans, personally. There you have it. Homemade refried beans. And there we go, y'all, homemade refried beans. This recipe is so quick and easy, only took a handful of ingredients, and You guys are never gonna wanna eat refried beans from a can again. These ones are so good. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Make sure you leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought. Hit that like button, click subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.